It is a mouthful, so I'm going to be writing as I go. Usually I read the question out first. But if you don't have this PDF, please make sure to download it from the SOA website, or Google it, SOA XAMPP practice problems, and you'll get the PDF so you can follow along that way. I told you my videos are going to be very basic study sessions, so I'm not going to be, posting the question up there. So it's a lot. Just going to read and write. Two life insurance policies, each with a death benefit of $10,000. Death benefit. Each, okay? And a one-time premium of $500. Each. This is very important to know that that's each one, okay? Are sold to a married couple, one for each person. The policy will expire at the end of the 10th year. The probability that only the wife survives at least 10 years is 0.025. Probability that only the husband survives at least 10 years is 0.01. And the probability that both of them will survive at least 10 years is 0.96. So this means the probability that at the end of this term, they have the probability of one person being alive, one person being dead, so on and so forth, okay? Calculate the expected excess of premiums over claim given that the husband survives at least 10 years. So anytime I see a given problem, you don't have to do it like this, but I write it like this. A and B. Okay? So given that the husband survives at least 10 years, anything that comes after the word given, I put with my B. So, husband survives at least 10 years, okay? And find the expected premium over claims. Now, this was just really weird for me. Premium over claims. I didn't understand what that means. But I'll show you what it means. Alright, so when you have a given problem, I usually do this. There's other ways to do this. A and B over B. So probability of A and B. Probability of A and B. So probability of the expected premium over claims and the husband survives, okay? We need that whole probability as 1. And then divided by the probability that the husband survives, period. So let's go back to our sheet and let's look at our probabilities for husband being alive or dead. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna draw this. Okay? They give you some keywords in here. Probability that only the wife will survive. So this side is going to be my wife's side. This is going to be my husband's side. The probability that only the wife survive is going to be just this portion here, nothing in the middle, because this is the probability of both. So in here the husband will survive too, but he's dead in this scenario. So over here, only the wife survives at least 10 years is 0.025. I don't know if these add up to be 1. I actually never really went through and did that, but I will. Okay. And the probability that only the husband survives is 0.01. And the probability that both of them survive is 0.96. Okay. is not equal 1. Maybe there's like some extra stuff on the outside or something. Anyways, this is what we have. This is how I'm gonna look at it. Alright. I don't know what other scenarios there could be out here. Oh, both of them died. Ha. Okay. Well, this is what we have. And basically, we just care about the husband surviving. So, probability that the husband survives, it's easier to look at it this way, isn't it? Right? Okay. Is the probability of H. So, probability of H is given by this portion and that portion. Because in here, he survives a little bit. Okay? So now, expected premium over claims. Let's write down the premium that was paid by both of them. They both paid $500, so your premium is going to be $1,000. They paid this $1,000. We know how insurance, goes. You pay your premium, right, and then they do the rest. So they paid $1,000. Whenever I see expected, I always think X times the probability of X happening. Just the easy way for me to remember it. Okay, so let's say there's 2 scenarios where the husband can survive, right? The husband can survive and his wife can die. Or the husband and the wife can survive, right? Okay, so now let's start with just the husband being alive after 10 years. Okay, what would they get paid if just the husband is alive, right? There's a 0.01 probability times what would they get paid? Well, they already paid the $1,000. This is your premium over claims. They would get a payment of $10,000 because somebody died. The wife died. Okay? And we're doing premium over claims, so it's premium minus the claims. And this is just the way that I'm choosing to look at this, okay? The answer sheet does it a different way, but this made sense to me. This gives you 0.01 times 1,000 minus 10,000. Got negative 90. Okay. Now, let's say they both survive. And this is all to find our expected premium over claims. A and B, there's 2 scenarios for this. So 0.96 times $1,000. Y'all are both alive. Good for you guys. Enjoy getting no money, but you have each other and love is all that matters, right? Okay. But you did pay that $1,000, so thank you very much for your business. 0.96 times 1,000, and you have 960. So these are your 2 scenarios where the husband is still alive. You got a 960 minus 90, okay? Giving you 870. Now, why is this not your answer choice? Because we didn't finish the problem, okay? So here we added our different scenarios together, add these up, to give you 870. But it's a given problem. Now this is given that the husband survives. So we got our A and B, which is our top portion here. This satisfies the numerator. But now we have to find the denominator. And the denominator is the probability that the husband survives. And we went over this. We said the probability that the husband survives is equal to the probability that he survives and his wife dies and they both survive, which is equal to 0.96 plus 0.01, which is 0.97. Now if you divide this 870 by 0.97, you get your answer choice, which is answer choice E, because this gives you approximately 896.9072, approximately 897. Okay.